My name is David Pfefferman. This is Prism Haunted House. This is our 4th year with a haunted house. My wife and I moved into the neighborhood, and the first thing we did, first year, was like, now that we have a house, we're setting up a haunt. So we're 4 years in now, and no signs of stopping. It started out, we had access to a lot of barrels, and we're like, what are barrels good for? How about creepy labs? And we just came up with a backstory from there. So we have an underlying theme for everything. There's kind of like a through line for all years, and that is we've got this evil corporation, as they are, franchising out laboratories to would-be home scientists. And so they're called micro labs. And so people can essentially get a laboratory in a box, set it up in their house, and then, as is sometimes the case, they overextend themselves and things go horribly wrong in their laboratories. And so this year we end up with Micro Lab 4 and get to come through and meet the doctor. I'm really proud of last year's haunt, but like, I have to admit, it was a completely different format than what people were used to, right? It was an open air show. Like, there's only so much immersion you can get from that, and there's only so many like jump scares you can get at a distance. So I'm really excited to be kind of back to our roots, tight spaces, things you don't know around the corners, people jumping out at you, stuff like that. It's really exciting. And like, we're actually incorporating a lot of the interesting technology that we used last year in this year's haunt, and we hope to only do more and more in following years. I come from the tech world. I worked up in the Bay Area for a long time and at a tech company, and so like for me, like, how do we incorporate kind of like two of my passions, right? Which is like really interesting technology and like haunted houses. I think technology sort of lends itself to experiences that people don't necessarily understand. It's akin to magic, right? Like, people just go, whoa, I don't know how they did that. That was crazy. And those are the kinds of feelings I want to like emote in people, you know, as they come through the haunt, like wonder and fear and excitement and all of that. So we find that like we can pull off some really cool stunts with tech that like you just can't do otherwise.